5.4 Annuity. These are the learning outcome for this lesson. Present value of annuity. Present value of annuity is the amount we have now so that we can make repeated withdrawal for a period of time in the future. The present value before n years given by A subscript n equal to R 1 minus 1 plus I power of negative n over I, where AN is present value of annuity, R is regular or periodic payment, I interest rate per compounding period, N is number of annuity payment or compounding periods. Interest is given as I equal to NR minus AN. Example 1. Find the amount of present value of an annuity of 500 every 6 months for 10 years 6 months if money is worth 7% per year compound semi-annually. So in this case, we look for present value where this is R 500 every 6 months compounding period, M equal to 2 for 10 years 6 months. So this is T if money is worth 7% compound semi-annually. R is 500, J is 0.07, T is 10.5 years, 10 years and 6 months, so 10.5 years. I is 0.07 over 2, 0.035, N is 2 times 10.5 equal 21. AN is given as R times 1 minus 1 plus I power of negative n divided by I equal to R is 500, 1 minus 1 plus 0.07 divided by 2 power of negative 21 divided by 0.07 over 2. RM 7,384 ringgit 99. So the present value of annuity is RM 7,384 ringgit and 99 cents. Interest equal to NR minus AN, where N is 21, R is 200 minus annuity 7384.99 equal to RM 3,115 ringgit 1 cent. So the interest charge is RM 3,150 ringgit with 1 cent. Example 2. How much money should be invested today at interest rate of 5% per year compound semi-annually so that withdrawals of 600 can be made every 6 months for the next 10 years, with the first withdrawal being made at the time of first interest payment. First, we look for words each or every so that these indicate an annuity. How much money should be invested today? So this indicate that this is AN. We're looking for amount today, not in the future. At interest rate of 5%, this is J per year compound semi-annually, so M equal to 2. Withdrawals of 600 mean this is R. For the next 10 years, T equal to 10, with the first withdrawal being made at the time of the first interest payment. So R is 600 every 6 months for the next 10 years, with J equal to 0.05 and M equal to 2. So AN given as R 1 minus 1 plus I power of negative n over I. AN is what we're looking for. R is 600. 1 minus 1 plus I is J over M. So 0.05 divided by 2 power of n. N is T times M divided by 0.05 over 2 equal to RM 9,353 and 50 cents. So 9,353 ringgit with 49 cents should be invested today. Example 3. In discharging a debt of 19,000 ringgit with interest rate of 7% per year compounded quarterly, Amin agrees to make equal payments every 3 months, the first due in 3 months and the last due in 8 years. Find the value of this equal payment. So every 3 months means this is an annuity. To decide whether this is AN or SN, we look for the keyword. In discharging a debt of 19,000 ringgit. That means we already have the money and we are paying by equal payment. This is the value of AN, 19,000, the amount we already have, and interest rate of 7%, compound quarterly, M equal to 4, and the last due in 8 years, so T equal to 8. Find the value of this equal payment. We're looking for R. R is the amount of payment every 3 months, the last due in 8 years, with J equal to 0.07, M equal to 4, and AN is 19,000. So AN equal to R, 1 minus 1 plus I, power of negative N over I. AN is 19,000, amount of debt. R is what we're looking for. 1 minus 1 plus I is 0.07 divided by 4, J over M, and then 8 years times 4, 0.07 over 4. R is RM, 780 ringgit and 48 cent. So this equal payment is RM 780 ringgit with 48 cent. Example 4. Aaron bought a house for RM 230,000 ringgit. He made a 10% down payment and financed the balance through a bank for 30 years. If the interest rate was 4.5% compound monthly, find the monthly payment that Aaron made to settle the loan. How much was the total interest charge? Price of the house is 230,000 ringgit. Down payment 10%, balance is 90%, will be the loan. Means this 90% equal to 90 over 100 times 230,000 ringgit equal to 207,000. This is the amount of loan that Aaron has to make. So interest rate was 4.5%. This is J. Compound monthly means M equal to 12. Find the monthly payment. We're looking for R. And then how much the total interest charge is I. Balance through a bank for 30 years. This is T. R is what we're looking for. J is 4.5% equal to 0.045. T is 30. M equal to 12. And then AN equal to R times 1 minus 1 plus I, power of negative N over I. AN is amount of loan, 207,000 ringgit. R is what we're looking for. 1 minus 1 plus I is J over M. T times M over 0.045 divided by 12. We have R equal to RM 1,048 ringgit with 84, and total interest is NR minus AN. N is T times M, 30 years. M is 12. R is 1048 and 84 minus AN 207,000. So I is RM 170,582 ringgit with 40 cent. The monthly payment is RM 1,048 ringgit 84 cent. The interest charge is RM 170,582 ringgit 40 cent. Suppose Aaron missed the first 3 payment. How much should he pay on the 4th month if he wanted to settle the outstanding errors? So Aaron didn't pay the first 3 months, and then how much the total he must pay to settle the 3 months that he missed payment. So suppose he should pay here the first month, second month, 3 months, and the 4th month is here, and he missed the first 3, so he brings all the 3 payment to the 4th here. In this case, we cannot simply times R with 4 times, as the missing payment will accumulate interest. There are penalty if you miss the payment. Including the interest, this must be calculated as SN, because we bring payment that's supposed to be here to the back. So SN given as R 1 plus I power of N minus 1 over I, equal to R is 1,048 ringgit and 84 cent. 1 plus I 0.045 divided by 12, and N is 4 times 4th payment minus 1 over 0.045 divided by 12 equal to RM 4,219 ringgit and 2 cents. So Aaron should pay RM 4,290 ringgit with 2 cents on the 4th month. If immediately after paying for 10 years, Aaron wants to settle the loan in full, how much is the amount that needs to be paid? So he already paid the monthly payment up to 10 years, and then the remaining years he wants to pay the debt in full. So we have the timeline. Already paid 10 years means here he already paid the monthly payment up to 10 years. And then balance is 20 years because the loan is supposed to be for 30 years. Means the duration here is for 20 years. The amount for another 20 years he want to pay in full at the 10th payment. So suppose he paid monthly up to 30 years, but then the amount here he wants to pay now. Means this is the present value of the debt. AN is given as R1 minus 1 plus I power of negative n over I, where R is 1048.84. 1 minus 1 plus I is 0.045 divided by 12. N is 20 years, the remaining years, times 12. And 0.045 divided by 12. RM 165, 785 ringgit 35 cent. So the amount that needs to be paid is RM 165,785 ringgit with 35 cent. This is your exercise. Please submit the exercises at the end of lecture.